What is good, everybody? Welcome back to RFS Saints and to Keeping It Real, Who Dat Sports Podcast. We appreciate you all for tuning in as we are getting ready, and we're going to break down this Week 1 matchup as we face off against the Arizona Cardinals at home in the Dome with the new gold end zones. I love to see it, but we are joined by some amazing guests, and we'll go ahead and just let everybody introduce themselves. We'll go ahead and start with a guy y'all know all too well, my brother Dolph. What's up, man? Let them know who you are, where they can find you, and all that good stuff, man.
What's going on, family? It's your boy, Dolph Jackson, host of the Keeping It Real Who Dat Sports Podcast. You can find me, man, on YouTube. You can find me on Twitter, X, Facebook, Instagram. And y'all already know, Who Dat Nation? How you doing? Come on in. Appreciate you having me, Zach.
Of course, man. All right, we got two new guys, man. First time meeting them. I appreciate y'all for joining us. Hoodie Jube introduced, but Who Dat Josen? What's up, guys? Tell us a little bit about yourselves, man. Where everybody can find y'all.
Man, what's good? We appreciate the opportunity, man. We Who Dat Josen. I'm Fred. This is Trevez, a.k.a. Tifo.
Yes, sir.
We just started. We the new kids on the block, but we got a lot to say, you know what I'm saying? We Who Dat Josen. You can find us on TikTok. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, all that.
X.
So we're going to be going live after every game, and we're going to be coming to y'all on Wednesdays. It's 4 of us, actually. We met in college, and we just, having good old barbershop talk with y'all.
Hey, I love it, man. And of course, man, the hardest working man on YouTube, my guy, Hoodie Juby. What's good, Hood? Let everybody know about you and where they can find you, brother.
Well, you can find me on YouTube. You can also find me on Twitter as well. Or you can find me on Instagram, Facebook. You can, all platforms you can find me on. By the way, you can also find me at my dealership. So if you need a car, come by.
Oh, yeah. Great promotion, man.
I know this dude ain't promoting them damn car dealerships, man. They're like, he adamant too. He gonna get you a dang car, man. I needed a car a couple of months back, and this dude was calling me every day with whatever new was popping on the lot. He would give me all the options, the breakdowns. I loved it, man. But enough of all that, man. We're here today because of this Sunday at noon, Cardinals and Saints. And let's just go around just how we introduce each other. Let's just go ahead and just give a quick breakdown of what your thoughts are going into this game before we get into the nitty gritty details of it. Dolph, what's your expectations for this matchup? Man, Dolph done muted himself and didn't even know.
Y'all know how I do. Look, man, I'm excited, bro. Listen, I'm excited. It's a new era of Saints football. This is the first time since 2006, man. We're going to see a new brand of football. Excited about what the future holds. Excited for Spencer Rattler. Despite everybody waiting for his downfall, you got all these props about it. He'll be pulled out the week 4. He'll be pulled out the week 5. I got news for y'all. Spencer he's not relinquishing the number 1 quarterback role. Mark my words. That's all I got to say.
I like that. All right, Joseph, what y'all got, man? What y'all's initial thoughts?
You all good? Or you want me
Yeah, like Dolph said, excitement though. Main thing is excitement and new, fresh. It's kind of just fun. Not knowing what to expect almost. Kellen Moore, brand new coaching staff. Long as it's new and exciting, I'm gonna be happy, honestly.
Yeah, I feel like I'm optimism. That's the one word I'll use. Like I said, we don't necessarily know what to expect. So we get to see something new, something fresh. And also I'm looking at the first 4 games, like everybody looking at this stretch like it's gonna be tough. But out of all those games, I feel like this is the one we might be able to steal. So optimism is my word for the weekend.
I like that. Hoodie, what's your thoughts, brother?
All I gotta say is gold jerseys, gold end zone.
Oh yeah.
New coach reminds me a little bit of Sean Payton. Got young quarterbacks that can scramble out the pocket. Oh yeah, it's about to be fun, y'all. And guess what? Everybody better be, ready for the New Orleans Saints because we're about to bring that gold to the gold end zone. And y'all about to see a new team that y'all never seen before. And guess what? Don't remember when Sean Payton came with an injured, healing Drew Brees, and we went to the playoffs. Don't be counting the Saints out, y'all. Y'all can underestimate us, but watch when we get on the field, we start smacking you around. You ain't gonna like it. So yeah, I'm ready for some fun football this weekend. That's what I'm expecting. Some fun football.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Well, let's go ahead and welcome in the family before we get deep into it. But my guy Daniel, F125 Gamers at High. What up, Daniel? Hurricane Mike in the building. A hurricane coming through. What's up, Mike? My guy, Uncle Jerry. What's happening, brother? Rudy Verdon in the building. What's up, Rudy? Let's see. My guy Kai from the Nola Chop podcast. He was live earlier today. I caught the last 5 seconds, but I'll go back and rewatch it, man. What's up, Kai? How you doing, brother? Kai, we got to get you on here next, by the way. We're gonna have to set something up for next week. My guy JL in the building. What's up, JL? Let's see. Anybody else? Brooke in the building. What's up, Brooke?
That's my baby.
There you go. What up, Christian? And I think that's it. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. So we'll start off with the injury report. As we were unfortunately told just a couple hours ago, we've already starting this injury curse that's been plaguing the New Orleans Saints for so dang long. The one that we've already known about is Trevor Penning, who is questionable. He is officially out of the boot. And there was some potential chance that he could suit up week 1, but the fact that he didn't practice today, I think that pretty much puts that nail in the coffin on that. We likely won't see him now, but hopefully we'll see him come week 2. But the more recent news is both Jordan Howden and Chase Young have suffered an injury in today's practice. I haven't heard any news on what Jordan Howden's injury was. Maybe one of y'all will be able to, but Chase Young is the one that is the tough one, man. We really need his pressure on the quarterback. We need him to be elite this year. We paid him. We need him to put in effort, and he's dealing with a calf injury that seems to not be significant, but we won't know for sure whether he'll play or not until we get further testing. Dolph, man, what's your thoughts as far as the injuries go, man? How you feeling?
Oh man, a little, not too much concern, man. Nick is reporting that it's not considered serious. They're calling it a calf tightness for Chase, and Jordan is dealing with an oblique. So, but we'll see Thursday and Friday. Most definitely Friday will be the we'll know that if they're a no-go Friday, there'll be a no-go game day. But optimistic that they both will be able to play.
Yeah. And Joseph, so, I mean, just injuries as a whole and how they've affected this year. And we're already starting up a couple injuries during the preseason. Now a couple injuries leading up to week 1. I mean, what's stopping us? Why can't we get over this injury bug?
I don't know, man. I feel like it's tough because we got a whole new staff this year. It seemed like they was doing things different. A lot of players got rest. So it's kind of hard to tell. I'm kind of taking a wait and see approach as far as injuries because I feel like it's not that bad. Part of it is it's football. You're going to expect some injuries. But, it's kind of tough to tell. But I think we got a little bit of depth at the end, so I'm not overly concerned. And, I hope those players get back quick.
Yeah. In terms of – I feel the same way, but in terms of Chase Young, that guy has to be on the field, especially coming off – we just gave him some brand new money. We got his pockets right this offseason. And he's the main number 1 pass rusher. And you look at him and Carl Granderson, between those two got to get after the quarterback. It will have any success on the defensive end.
Yeah, for sure, man. Hood, talk to us, man. How are we feeling with the news of these injuries now? And could we possibly see Fadil Diggs also come into play now that the injury is set? Could he get an early he brought back onto the 53 early?
I mean, we possibly could, but like they all say, they don't think it's nothing serious. It's just a little strain, so I think we'll see him back out there. But at the end of the day, anybody that wants to, get injured, don't want to play this year, just let me know. I'll get y'all a job at Northport Nissan, let y'all sell some cars with me. Y'all don't have to worry about getting hurt. The only thing you're going to get hurt is just your feelings hurt when they don't buy a car from you, but it's okay. I've been told no a bunch of times, but it's not how many times that you got told no, right? It's how many times you finally get a yes. Okay, so
there you go.
Yeah, we ain't worried about no injuries right now. Come on, man.
I like it, man. All right. Well, look, this has been the Saints' biggest issue for the last several years, under DA's leadership on the defense. And it's stopping the mobile quarterback. And again, we're going to face off against the Cardinals. And we know Kyler Murray loves to, I don't like to call it run because it's not much of a run. It's more of a scamper. It's kind of like, a toddler on a sugar rush.
Yeah.
Can we actually stop him? Joseph, what can we do to stop him? Do we have any hopes with this new style of defense ran by Brandon Staley?
I'm, like you said, hoping. I'm hopeful, with DA, it was always a problem because we play so much man coverage. So the mobile quarterback, always didn't have eyes on him. With this system, hopefully we're in a little more zone. But honestly, even in a preseason game, quarterbacks were running around on us. The last preseason game, they were running all around. I'm like, well, that looks familiar. So hopefully, like you said, we can keep the toddler in check, hopefully, and keep him in the pocket.
Yeah, the preseason was a little concerning, but not thinking about it, that Chase Young injury probably is a little bit more significant when it comes to containing Kyler Murray, because he is one of the more athletic guys. We need to see how athletic guys, like you said, maybe them dropping back some into different zones and stuff will help them contain the quarterback better. So, new look defense. Hopefully we can do better, but the preseason was a little concerning.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Hoodie, what about these new additions that we've gotten on this team? Do you think some of these guys can play a bigger role to help with stopping the quarterback from escaping out the pocket and going for yard?
Oh, 100%. Especially 2 certified tacklers that we already talked about this year. Danny Stutzman and Jonas Sinker. Those 2 are certified tacklers. They're going to be going all over the field tackling. And to be honest with y'all, I remember in that game where we kept seeing I think it was Trey Lance running all over us in the Chargers game. But in the second half, they couldn't do nothing. So he adjusted to what they needed to do. So I think with Brandon Staley, I think he's going to be a great defensive coordinator that's going to be able to stop the rushing quarterback. Plus, you got to realize, did y'all not see how quick in the last week or so we went from an old age team to a young age team? So we're going to have speed and young age out there running and hustling all day. So I ain't too worried about scrambling quarterbacks as much. The only quarterback that I'm really worried about is 2 out of them. And that's just Lamar and Jaden Daniels. I mean, Josh Allen is Josh Allen. You know what I'm saying? He's not even gonna try to juke you. He's just gonna go through you like a damn Taysom Hill. So the 2 scrambling ones that's gonna break my boy's ankles is gonna be Lamar and them. Which I don't think we face Lamar at all this year, and I think we only face Jaden Daniels. I don't even know if we do. Do we even play the?
No, we don't.
Yeah, so y'all don't even have to worry about the 2 scariest scramblers.
Yeah, I think this is actually a pretty good year as far as that goes. We don't play a lot of scrambling quarterbacks this year, so after this week 1, I think that's it. I'll have to go look back, but yeah, well, Josh Allen, but I don't even know if I'd necessarily call him a scrambler. I just think he's just a runner. Like, they just have designed plays. It's not like with Kyler or Lamar that they will have a design pass and then we'll just juke 5 people and then go for whatever after the defense has completely been broken apart. But Dolph, as we talk about these changes in the defense coordination, the style of defense that we're going to be running this year, and the new players that we added, are you even worried about it? Are you worried about a mobile quarterback? Do you think that's going to hinder us again this year?
I'll see Sunday at 12 o'clock.
It's simple.
It's just that simple, baby. We're going to see Sunday at 12 o'clock. Listen, we done spent all our season guessing, saying this, saying that. Man, we going to see Sunday at 12 o'clock. And at the end of that game, people either go overreact to what happened, either bad or good. But, man, I think that, like Hoodie said, man, and guys, I'm sure you guys are well, man. We went from an old team to a young team, man. We got young legs. We got fresh legs. I love that now you got Carl Granderson and Chase Young standing up. The key to me, though, man, is can we get them in obvious third down passing situations? So like I've been saying, guys, I always look at first down. What kind of success do we have on first down on both sides of the ball? Are we winning first down? If you're winning first down on offense, that means you're staying ahead of the chains. If you're losing on defense, you're behind the chains and you're making it easy for the offense and the offensive coordinator, man. His playbook is a Waffle House menu, man. He can go anywhere he want, man. But it's hard to have plays for 3rd and 15, 3rd and 16, things like that. So those are the things I'm going to be looking at, man. And to answer your question, man, I know I went around the world, man, but to answer your question, I'm just waiting for 12 o'clock Sunday, bro. I'm ready to go.
Oh yeah,
I'm ready to go. It's been far too long since we've seen the Saints in the dome, man. I don't even really care what the situation is, who's on the roster, who's starting, who's not starting. I'm just ready to watch some Saints football, man, and hopefully we can set it off right, get a win in these new jerseys. If not, you already know everybody's going to want them to burn them.
Yeah.
But this brings us into the defense side for the Cardinals. So last year, the Cardinals were ranked 21st in defense, and they made it an emphasis in this past year draft and in the market to go ahead and improve on it. Their first 5 draft picks were all defensive player, their first of which being Nolan, who is injured right now and on the IR. So we don't have to deal with him, but they did go and pick up Josh Sweat in free agency. Hoodie, what's your thoughts on this defense? Are you concerned with the improvements that they made? They've really trying to work on the trenches and building it up there. Could we see Rattler having to scramble and being pressured a lot to start this year off?
I would say yes, but no. I'm not really too worried. Just because we finally got our glue to the offensive line back, Eric McCoy. He's healthy. He's ready to go, and everybody was worried about Michael Parsons and all them last year, but we wound up dropping almost a 40 bomb on their heads last year. So, I think we're going to lock them up. We're going to be fine. Him and our offensive line gotten better this season. Because now you got Fuaga in his right spot, and now you got Banks, who's going to be a way better offensive tackle than Penningwood. So I'm not too afraid. And I think Rattler's going to, play smart. He's been playing really, like Kellen Moore said, he's been consistent. And he's been making the right decisions and all that. And everybody, is like, oh, I see the same old Rattler. No, you don't. You don't see the same old Rattler. You must have not watched the Rattler last year and the Rattler this year. You must not have been watching the games. You're just going off hate, and you just want to see something new, even though the dude didn't even get to show you last year. So I ain't scared. I think we're going to be fine. And like I said, I think the O-line is just a lot better this year.
Fair enough, man. Dolph, this defense... I mean, I'll just keep it simple, man. Are you scared? What do you think that the Saints need to do in order to conquer this defense this Sunday?
Can I answer it for him? We'll see Sunday. Next.
Run the football, man. We got to be able. Listen, success for this team this year starts up front. I know everybody wants to say the quarterback. It starts up front with that offensive line, man. We have to be able to run the ball. If we're able to establish the run, thus taking the pressure off of Spencer Rattler, giving him a running game, thus play action becomes easier. Thus, if they got to put an extra man in the box, you now get one-on-one coverage on the outside. And, of course, we got a healthy – going into Sunday, we got a healthy Shaheed, Olave, Cooks, Valet, Trey Palmer we just picked up. So, man, we got and Mason Tipton, man, we got a damn track team, bro, 4x1 team. So it's about, man, if we're able to run the ball, I think we can have success against this defense. Just keep them off balance, man, and let Spencer Rattler use his legs. I think we'll see a couple call plays for him running the ball, keeping the ball.
Fair enough, man. And Joseph, man, we've, as Dolph saying, alluded to how the running game needs to be a big factor of this weekend in order for Spencer Rattler, one, to get settled in. But, no team is good without a strong running game. And, we finally get a look at AK. I know he suited last Sunday just to come in and line up next to the quarterback and then go walk back to the sideline. That shit threw me off. But what are we hoping to see from the run game to tear up this defense with both AK and Kendrick?
Yeah, like you said, the engine to the car is going to be the offensive line this year. The offensive line, and then you mix that with just being smart and disciplined. If we can keep the yellow flags from off the field, I like our chances. Stay ahead of the sticks. Like Dolph said earlier, if we could do good on first down, get into manageable third downs, and not kill ourselves with penalties, I really like our chances. Because their defense, like you said, it has improved. Josh Sweat, getting Will Johnson, second round. They definitely made an effort to improve. But like Hoodie said, the one piece of the puzzle for the Saints that I have the most confidence in is the offensive line. So I'm ready to see them go, even if Penning isn't there. Like you said, you got Banks, you got Fuaga, McCoy, Ruiz, and then whoever you in Penning's spot. But I'm ready for it. I'm just 12 o'clock Sunday, huh? That's where we at this point.
12 o'clock, baby. 12 o'clock.
Definitely at 12 o'clock Sunday. I don't even want to echo too much of what y'all saying because y'all preaching as far as like you can't have a run game without the O-line. I feel like we're seeing Kendrick Miller do some good things in the preseason, but you ain't have much to show for it because the O-line wasn't doing much. So we definitely count on the O-line to do something for them.
Yeah.
But At the same time, like, you know, they did much to improve their defense, but when I look at the Cardinals, their defense doesn't really scare me like a top 10 defense or anything like that. So it's the regular season. We're not going to be looking at backups. That's the type of competition you're going to be seeing every week. So we expecting them first round talents to look like first round talents.
Yeah, for sure.
Now there's one person we got to be aware of for the damn Cardinals. And that's Buddha, baby. That's Buddha. That's bad. That's a bad man right there, brother.
Yeah,
that's a bad boy right there. I'm telling you, bro. That's a Hall of Famer.
And now too with a solid rookie at corner as well that they drafted in the second.
He been locking Marvin Harrison down. Marvin glad the regular season here.
It's like, am I the only one that's just like don't see it with Marvin Harrison like he did? He had a dull year last year, and a lot of people are acting like he's gonna have another good one this. Like he's gonna have a big jump this year. Like I don't see it. Anybody?
I wouldn't say don't see it, but I'll definitely say waiting to see it.
Yeah,
waiting.
I don't think he's on the Malik Neighbors. How Malik Neighbors just went off last year, and then Malik Neighbors had Daniel Jones as quarterback. Like you have Kyler Murray. I don't see the Malik Neighbors numbers, but I don't. You know, he's a good receiver. He's not up there.
We're waiting for the flower to blossom.
Yeah, pretty much.
Fair, man. Fair. Well, like you talk about that on the defensive side, but like the offensive side, you know, James Conner, man, he's older guy. He's been through hell and back, cancer. I think two ACL tears. All of that is still grinding. And he came out, and I was reading an article earlier today. He went ahead and played in this preseason, which is something the Cardinals haven't done the last couple of years. And he said, "Oh, it felt good." He said, "Oh, it felt good hitting today." He's like strapping on the pads and actually getting active. Man, 32 years old, and he's ready to take some shots. Man, what is the impact that James Conner can do, and how do the Saints stop it, Hoodie?
Do what?
How can the Saints stop James Conner?
Just tackle him. Tackle him low by the legs. We're gonna see on Sunday though.
Like golf.
We're gonna see on Sunday. We're gonna see on Sunday though.
Hey, fair enough, man. Fair enough. Well, let's go ahead and who are the Saints' impact player? If there's one player you think that's going to just ball out today, who you think it'll be, Dolph? Oh, Cody's hold his hand up. Hoodie, who you got?
Hoodie.
The one and only Eric McCoy.
Eric McCoy, that's the impact
player.
I
love the Eric McCoy love, man. I love to see that.
What about you, Dolph? Who you got making a big impact on this game for the Saints?
Man, we ain't hype enough on here, so let me pick up the energy, baby.
We'll see you on Sunday.
Too low right now, baby.
Yeah,
we'll see you on Sunday.
Sunday, but damn it, I got to pick up the energy. So I'm going on the O-line. I ain't going damn Eric McCoy. I'm going each and every single one of their ass. All of them better be impact players come Sunday, baby. We in this shit together.
Yeah.
Ain't isolate nobody. The entire offensive line. They better come out straight balling this Sunday. There you go. Let's pick up the energy, baby.
Yeah.
There you go. Look, I'm telling you the guy that I'm most excited for, and I'm telling you, if they don't give this dude at least like 5 targets, I think I'm gonna be pretty pissed off. And that's Devon Vele. How's it go, Dolph?
Vele, soon as you throw that touchdown, baby.
Come on, man.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
I want to see his ass getting going, man. Like, give him a couple of targets, put his ass in red zone situations, and get him a damn touchdown. I was already mad enough that we weren't able to see him against Denver. I knew it was kind of a short week for him with the Saints, but I wanted to see him against his old team. I hope and pray we better use his ass. We need him.
Yeah, we traded. We traded for him. We gave up something for him, so I definitely want to see Valet.
Who are you more excited about, Cody? You already look frustrated. You more excited about Vele or Palmer? What you thinking over there?
I like Palmer. You know, I like Vele. You know, and all that. But there's one person that I'm just so much excited about this year that I just feel like is gonna have one of the best breakout seasons that you're ever gonna see, and that's Rashid Shaheed. Come on, bro.
Already knew, baby.
Come on, man.
Already knew where you're going, baby.
Rashid Shaheed.
Need for speed, baby.
Yeah.
I mean, question. question, man. I don't even think it's a question. I think I have like a really hot take, and we talked about this. I don't remember what stream it was, but recently on who would be like the #1 wide receiver at the end of the year. Can we see Rashid Shaheed having a better outing than what Olave did? And everybody said no. I say yes, man. I think Shaheed, the way he's going to be using this offense is going to be like insane. You've seen it through training camp. They don't just have him be in the end around the deep guy anymore. They're using him in all kind of different options. He was quietly, when Olave was gone, he was taking that wide receiver 1 position. Now, I think it'll be spread a little bit more, but I think Rashid might be the best receiver on this team. Anyone argue with that? Please, hey, tell me why, Dolph. Come on.
Stop it, man.
Uh-oh.
Listen, all the Chris Olave hate is too much, bro.
I ain't hating.
Bro, I love Rashid Shaheed. I love Olave, bro. But
I do too.
I'm with Hooded with him having a breakout season, though. I think he's more because people want to put him in like this tunnel, like he's only a deep threat, man. But that's because the offense that we coordinators we be under. But if you watch him, the kid, he's always shown that he can do more than just take the top off of defense. And I think now Kelly Moore has come in and he has realized that. And what Kelly Moore does in his offense, he creates space. He gets the receivers in space. And man, what is one area we lacked in? Yak yards. So we should see a lot of yak yards, and yak yards to him and Olave straight to the house, baby. And I ain't even bring up Mason Tipton.
Yeah, speed. I am speed. That's all it is.
There you go.
That's all it is. I don't. To the average viewer, back to your question, the average viewer, like, can Shaheed have a better? Shaheed can have a better year than Olave. They've been saying it, like you say, all training camp. I've been hearing a lot of Shaheed this, Shaheed that, Shaheed this, more than Olave. And then on top of Olave, we can't just look past his injury history. Like, if Olave is on the field, then no, he can't have a better year than Rashid Shaheed if he's never playing. So, but I love Rashid. The duo, the two of them, Rashid Shaheed and Olave, I love them. And Rattler can get some time. It shouldn't be too hard. Get him the ball, and like you say, yak yards. Let him run after the catch.
Oh, definitely.
Go on, Hood.
Hey.
I'm gonna put my hand up next.
All right. So look. So this is what I'm gonna say. Okay. I think we're finally gonna utilize Shaheed in a way better way that everybody used to kill us all the time. How many of y'all always found? Well, here we go. We got beat on a damn slant. This dude's got too much speed for him. He can't keep up with the guy in the slot. That's what they're going to use. They're going to use him just as a freaking crossing slant, and he's going to use that speed for a breakout, and it's going to be for a pickup a game for more yards. And I think they're going to utilize him that. And then they're going to fall for the play action. He's going to be down deep. He's going to come back and do a crawl. He's going to be doing so many things that I think Shaheed's going to be the #1 receiver this year, even though I love Olave as well. Yeah. But I think Shaheed's going to be the one utilized a little bit more.
Put my hand up.
No, you gotta wait for 10 minutes. I waited 10 minutes with my hand up. You gotta wait. All right, Zach, go, Zach.
Go, Zach. 10 minutes.
Yes, Dolph. I'll maybe assist you. What up, Dolph?
No, I'm gonna wait my 10 minutes. Go ahead,
10 minutes.
I'm gonna wait my 10 minutes. How they be in church? When they take it out, they don't want to play communion. They be hanging out.
Put the hands up, get blessed. Come on, man. Come on, Dolph. What you got for me, man?
Say, guys, there's a person we ain't even speak about right now.
Who that?
Yeah, go for it.
A person who Kellen Moore personally talked into coming to the New Orleans Saints, staying the New Orleans Saints. No, I ain't talking about the Cookie Monster. I'm talking about Juwan Johnson. Juwan Johnson. Look at the history of Kellen Moore with tight ends. They've been pretty much successful in all his offense. Dallas, even in LA with the Chargers, and of course Philly, he loves to use the tight end. And he personally went to Juwan Johnson and he laid it out to him, his vision for him. So now it's all on Juwan Johnson. Again, Juwan Johnson, bro, he teases us with his potential, man. He'll have one game like that Tampa game a couple years ago at the end of the season when you sitting there like, what the hell was this all season? Then he'll give you games like that Minnesota game when you're out there running the damn route, not trying to fucking block.
Yeah.
Stuff, you know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, if you just put in your head, bro, I'm going to be a beast, I'm going to be a dog, bro, it's hard for anybody to match up with you because you're a tight end in the wide receiver body, which you was. So, I mean, I I think that this would be Juwan Jones' best year if he stays healthy. So I'm gonna call him my breakout player. I'm gonna call Juwan Jones my breakout player.
I like that. I like that. Man, I hear y'all talking about the Cookie Monster down there. Man, do y'all think Brandon Cooks is going to give us any flashes this year? Me and Dolph have our doubts. We've been on the anti-Cooks thing, but tell me something positive. Shit.
Oh, if you want to hear, okay, I'm not gonna say we're not the people to talk to for positive in terms of Brandon Cooks, but like you said, is unknown. And then when you look at Kellen Moore and the Saints, late into the preseason, by the way, trading for a guy in Valet and then picking up Trey Palmer, they must have doubts too about the Cookie Monster, you know? So I'm hoping we see a little bit of, the flashes from that, when he was here with Drew and Sean, but I can't expect too much, honestly. I can't expect too much. He did have an okay year last year. I'm expecting, a little bit something from Cookie Monster, but definitely not Drew Brees and Sean years,
Yeah, look. So I'm gonna try to be the positive one because I pretty much feel the same way. Yeah, I pretty much feel the same way.
All right.
But just like we went out there, we got Trey Palmer and Valet. We did go out there and get Cooks.
Okay.
So
and I will say this before you finish, he has to. They just gave him the C on his jersey. They just gave him the number C on it. I mean the letter C on his jersey. That has to mean something, right?
Yeah, he got me nervous. Guy. But at the same time,
I don't know about y'all, but I like my captains. I like my captains to be out there doing it and showing it. I don't need locker room, my brother. We have a locker room guys, but the captain, I want my captain out there, on third down, going to give me some first downs and this and that.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like just because he's an older guy, we might not have got to see as much of him, but I feel like he's at least going to get attempt because we went out there to get him. He's going to get his chance to show something. Now, will he show something? That's up to him.
Yeah, Trey Palmer and Mason Tipton.
They ready to show something.
Yeah, they on the sideline looking like, what's he going to do?
As soon as Cooks don't show something, next man up.
Next man up. Yeah, it was crazy to me that they gave him the captain. I went to a couple practices this year, and he was a guy that you could tell, like, whenever the practice was going pretty bad, like he had a pretty decent catch, and instead of just stopping, he ran all the way to the end zone and came in, tried to hype up the fans because we all was sitting there like, what the fuck are we watching right now? Like, I'm feeling a little fucking concerned at the moment, but so maybe it is part of that leadership thing for Brandon Cooks and Lagra being the vet, on the squad. But I think what's exciting, and Hoodie, I want to hear from you with the fact that we've added so many new pieces, especially on the opposite side. We've moved around. We've seen people going on the practice squad, off the practice squad, back on it, back off it. Do you think the Cardinals are ready for what the Saints are about to bring this weekend?
No. They're definitely not ready. Other thing, too, is that you look at the Saints receiver room about a week or two ago, and we were all scared, right? And we were like, damn, I don't know about this receiver room. And then in a short week, boom, we got Valet, picked up Palmer, and now you look at the roster, and now you're looking at Olave, Shaheed.
His internet was doing some good.
Palmer,
there you go.
Valet, and Tipton. Now I feel safer with my wide receiver room.
Yeah.
It was lagging?
No, you're good now. It cut off. It cut off for a second. You straight. There we go.
But
man.
but now I'm saying I'm not worried about the receiver room.
I feel really confident. I think I felt better over the course of the last week or so than I have, or last 2 weeks than I have since the beginning of, even after the draft. Like, it just feels like the team's finally coming together. We get a look at a lot of these rookies, man, and that's what I'm hoping to see the most from. Like, obviously getting the win is priority number one. I mean, this is probably the biggest game for Spencer Rattler. I mean, this is going to be one of the toughest 4-game stretches that you could possibly have. We got Cardinals, then we got Niners at home, then we go out to the 12 in Seattle, then we're going to go to Buffalo on the opposite end before we come back home and face a Giants team that ain't as easy as what I think some people are projecting them to be. So, you take a look at this next 5 games. This Cardinals match is super important for Spencer because it could be a thing where we could go 0-4 if he doesn't win today. How important is this game for I know, Dolph, I heard you already had 2 big upsets to open up the week. How big is this game for Spencer Rattler, Dolph?
It's huge, man, because there's no more excuse about like people like to say, well, he didn't play with who he didn't play with Hoodie. One more time.
He didn't play with no starters.
There you go. He didn't play with no starters. Guess what? For all the Spencer Rattler haters, those who are wishing and hoping for his downfall, they're going to be sitting there Sunday at every time he drops back because y'all fake ass fans. You ain't real hoodats. You bandwagon jumpers. You only want to wear black and gold when we're doing good, and I can't stand you, son of a. I would say it, but anyway,
you know what?
Y'all know what I'm saying. I can't stand them, bro, because I even if you was a Tyler Shuck fan, a Spencer fan, at the end of the day, bro, whichever one of them kids got named to be the starter and going out that Sunday, that's the one rocking with, bro. I'm not wishing for their downfall, you idiots. Because if they lose, if they're doing bad, what that mean? That mean we ain't doing good as a football team. I just don't get it, man. But that's the ones who done been spoiled, who ain't never had a tough season. They jump team for team. They claim they Saints fans. When the Saints losing, you'll never see their gear. They got other teams gear on this shit. Going to other watch parties and shit. Them the ones I can't stand, bro. I'm sorry for going off, man. Go ahead, y'all.
No, man.
I can't stand their fake ass.
No, you're good. I like it when you go off, man. I ain't gonna lie. I like it. I see a different side of Dolph. It's like, oh, Dolph. Oh. But, yeah, they get to the point, though. A lot of people are hating on Rattler because of, he's 0-6 as a quarterback. Okay, look who he was playing with, right? Blah, 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 blah. But guess what? Something that I see in Rattler that a lot of people don't see. Number one, this dude was a cocky dude. Netflix guy in high school, going into college, still being that cocky guy, thinking he's the shit, and got beat out by Caleb Williams. He went on, matured, went to South Carolina, played with one of the worst offensive lines in college history, still made a name for himself, still was supposed to be a second, third round pick, but wound up falling to us to the 5th round because people said, I don't know if it's what route we're going to get. Are we going to get the one he's right now, or we're going to get the cocky Netflix version? I don't know if this guy can lead our team. So he fell to the 5th round, and, Clint picks him up because he likes his abilities. All right, so then when you put him out there, you got no help. So then everybody leaves, and here comes Kellen Moore and his new staff, right? I don't know who you are, Rattler. I didn't draft you, so I got to draft who I think is going to be my starting quarterback. And for him to battle and still win that through all the, adversity this dude's going through, and to win and to put all that on a shoulder, this dude's going to have so much on the shoulder, and he's going to show y'all, I want to prove these people wrong and show them that I am the starting quarterback. And he's going to not want to lose his job. And I just feel like he's going to, play lights out that people ain't going to see. They ain't going to see this Rattler coming. But I see it coming.
Yeah. I mean, oh, God. I mean, what y'all got to add, Joseph? Anything to add to that?
I think Rattler's definitely going to give it his all. I don't know what that's going to look like, but I think he's definitely going to give it his all. I'm definitely a Spencer Rattler fan. Well, to piggyback up what both of y'all said, I'm definitely Saints first. So if Rattler's thinking it up and Shuck balling, I'm a Shuck fan. If Rattler balling, I'm a Rattler fan. But I do like the resilience that Rattler has showed throughout his career, and I think it's still showing to this day. I think that's paying off. So even if it does start a little rough, I'm confident that this still might not be the end. So I think he's going to go out there and give it his all for as long as he could. They're going to have to take him off the field. He's not just going to give it up.
Yeah, real quick. But back to the question about how important this game is, very important. Because each one, everybody up here said at some point since we've been on here, Spencer Rattler played 6 games last year, but he played with nobody. So all the excuses, not playing with Olave, not playing with Shaheed, not playing with the starting O-line, all that's out the window come 12 o'clock on Sunday. You go out there, you play good, or you don't. And like we've been saying, if it's one that we can go get, it's the first one. It sucks it's the first one for you, but this is the one. So it's gonna be a lot of eyes on him. The haters, the Spencer Rattler haters, eyes will be there. The Spencer Rattler lovers, eyes will be there. So at this point, it's put up or shut up, Rat. You got your chance. A lot of people say give him another shot with the starters. You're getting your chance. Let's see what you do with it.
Yep. Hey, there we go, man. I mean, all the things we've seen through, the preseason so far, the starting units have struggled to score. One being they've been without McCoy, and that's been hurting in the run game, and no AK, and that hurts as well to really get the offense going with the starters. And hopefully this week we'll be able to see all of that come together, and we can get a first half touchdown. Like forget a first half touchdown. I need to see a first quarter touchdown, so desperately bad. Yeah. What you got, man? Appreciate you holding your hand off. Thank you for your patience.
No problem. My distinguished host. My thing is this, man. How many? I want y'all to think about this. How many fifth-round quarterbacks get an opportunity their second year in the NFL to be the starting quarterback of a National Football League team?
Not many. You had Brock Purdy. That's probably about the only one in recent history that I can think of.
And he wasn't fifth. He was the last damn pick of the draft.
He was last. He was worse than fifth.
And so what I'm saying is, last year, Spencer, it had moments, guys. We all watched the game. There were moments last year when all of us were sitting back like, God damn, you just see what Spencer did? Well, night, and he'll put a half together. Have you want to get out your seat. Like, damn, we might have it. It might be him. Then we come to the second half and we're like, what the hell happened? Did he leave that guy in the locker room? Did the whole offense stay in the locker room? So the thing is, he's going to have to put a complete game together, a complete season together. But, man, the opportunity that this young man has, man, not a lot of fifth-round picks get in your second year in the NFL. A team draft a guy 40 in Tyler Shuck to take your place. Mm-hmm. But you come in and you beat him out. You earned this. Kellen Moore said it. He was on with Tarico and Sims today, and he said it. Spencer Rattler, he earned this with his decision making. He's been consistent since the off season. So listen, the kid has earned this opportunity, and I think sometimes we forget. Like Hoodie said, this was the number one quarterback in the country coming out of high school. He's a fifth round. He went to OU. At one time, and people act like it was years ago, they were talking about Spencer Rattler being the number one pick in the damn NFL draft. So the talent is there. The thing is, sometimes we got to mature. Sometimes you got to get knocked down, bro. You know what I'm saying? To understand, like, hey, I got to do things different. And you got to come up swinging. And the kid's playing with a chip on his shoulder, man. Then he's playing against his home state team, Arizona. Man, listen, this game means everything. And how special would it be for him to get his first win in his NFL career against his home state team, Arizona? Man, really, you can't even write this. This is a movie script you can't even write right now, man. So it's all on Spencer, man.
Hey, facts, man. Well, let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and go through let's go and do a score prediction as we get ready to close things out. And then anybody in the comments, if y'all have any questions for any of the hosts in the panel, anybody in the panel, go ahead and send them down below. But we'll start with you, Duff. Score prediction. What you got?
Saints win 23-16, man.
23-16. Joseph, what y'all got, man?
What you got?
I got Saints winning 2017. Saints by 3.
2017. Dang, I got Saints by 4. You know what I'm saying? Saints 20, Cardinals 16. That's my score right there.
That boy said, "Oh, man."
Come on, man.
Yes, sir.
All right,
what's up?
What you
got? What's up, brother? I'm going to say Saints win 60-0. We're about to drop a 60 bomb. Rattler's about to show you who he is. Y'all going to be like, holy shit, we got Mahomes. I'm just joking. It's not going to be that. But I'm going to have to say, my prediction, I'm going to say we're at home. We're wearing gold jerseys, new ones. Not only new gold jersey, but you also got the gold end zone. Like, they're about to be fired up. Everybody's excited. The whole locker room's ready to play. Everybody was ready to get behind Rattler and this team. Everybody loves Kellen Moore. Everybody's about to be pumped up. The dome's about to be really lit, too, because everybody's excited about this new coaching staff, this new team, and the new energy. So I think the Saints pull out this win, and I'm going to say the Saints win 24-14. We win by 10.
I like it. I'm going 2013, man. I think we're going to have the lead. Arizona Cardinals had the ball at the end of the game to drive down and get the win. But guess what's happened in every single preseason game so far? We've gotten a crucial interception, and we will get a pick to close this game out and shut it down. 20-13, Saints take it, baby. Let's go.
Oh, yeah. That's a script right there.
And we got one. We do got one comment in the chat. My guy, Young Nola, said, "I do have a question. Do you think Chase Young is Cam Jordan's replacement?" Who wants to take it? Anybody?
I'll take that question, my brother. I don't think the Saints are looking for a specific guy at this point to be Cam Jordan's replacement. Because if you go back, we draft DNs year after year after year after year, and they never turn out. We've been trying to have his replacement since Marcus Davenport, since Peyton Turner, since Isaiah Foskey, all these guys.
You didn't have to mention them.
Listen, the Foskey hate, is high. But like I'm saying, we've been trying to have his replacement for years. So at this point, I don't care what your name is, as long as you're younger than Cam Jordan and you play defensive end really well, I would love for you to be his replacement because he getting up there in age.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say they're hoping to. I wouldn't, like you said, I wouldn't say they're thinking exactly like Cam Jordan replacement, but like you said, we need a defensive end. Whoever wants to produce, you can make a name for yourself in New Orleans. Straight like that.
Like I vote get Hoodie Jube in a jersey and let him go to work.
Hey.
Come on, Hoodie. You got some quick feet, man. I believe in you.
Be worse than five.
Yeah, it can't be worse than Foskey, that's for sure.
Oh no! And by the way, Foskey's trying out for the Bears. Of course, Dennis Allen, and then the second team is going to try out for us, the Eagles. I guarantee you, this dude's going to go to the Eagles and ball out just because that's how it always works out. They don't want to work for us, but when you go to a different team, okay, now you want to ball out. Yeah. I already see the writing on the wall.
I guarantee you, Isaiah Foskey ain't gonna ball out with them.
That's what I was going to say. Usually, I'm with you about players leaving us and going there, but as much as I watch Isaiah Foskey this preseason, that kid just doesn't have it in him. I'm gonna be real with you. He's just, I don't know what happened from Notre Dame sack leader to him putting on the black and gold, but the two players, completely different players, bro. Completely different players, and he needs to stay as far away from New Orleans as he can, brother.
Not him. Me.
Go.
What's up, brother? What's up, brother? No, I do have a question for y'all. No, I have a question because remember Dolph was going off earlier on those fake Saints fans and stuff like that. Yeah. Well, I was on Twitter I think it was about a week ago, and I was watching these people rank like the last first round picks we had, and what we got and all that. What do we got with the Sean Payton trade, and all that, and they were ranking them good and cheeks, mean booty. Well, these people was agreeing with these that are on Twitter. Saints fans was agreeing and saying Brian Percy was a cheat player. And I said, this dude just had 7.5 sacks last year as a defensive tackle, and you calling him cheeks? And they're like, yeah, because his run defense stinks. I said, the whole running defense was booty.
Mm-hmm.
As a whole. Okay. And I said, this dude is a pass rusher from a D tackle, which is something that we never really have. And now you add Gottschalk to the center of that can help close the gaps with that run game. Mm-hmm. Breezy's numbers with the run defense about to go up because the Gottschalk's going to be right next to him helping him.
I think his numbers going to go up because of Bo Davis. I keep telling y'all that pool that Kelly Moore pull getting Bo Davis from LSU. I'm telling you right now, that's one of the biggest off-season moves that they have did. I'm telling you, we may look back a couple years from now and say, when they stole him from LSU, I know y'all still married to Tiger Nation, I understand. But y'all look good saying it, baby. Y'all look good saying it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But Bo Davis, man, and what's funny is, Brisee was third among interior defensive tackles last year with 7.5 sacks. But when they were ranking the top defense interior tackles this year, he didn't even get honorable mention.
Nowhere to be found.
And why? Because of it. They stated his run defense. Mm-hmm. The thing for him, he has to improve. And it's just facts. He has to become more stout against the run. If he becomes more stout against the run, to go with his pass rushing ability and that wicked ass spin move he got, I'm telling you right now, we got a future all-pro on our hands. The kid is talented. He's talented. But we act like it's the kid 6th year in the damn league. He's just going on his 3rd year, man. And I believe, again, with the coaching of Coach Davis, I'm looking for big things from that entire defensive line because people don't like to don't think about it unless you got Dennis Allen as your head coach. But coaching matters. That's all I'm
coaching matters, man. Yeah, I mean, that goes along with what Scoop had asked. He said, does anyone believe that we can field a serviceable run defense? I mean, that's one of the things for me where it's to be determined because there's so many changing pieces right now. You know, adding some different players to the tight end room. Sanker, who I think is going to be a guy he's the heat-seeking missile, man. He might be one of my favorite picks that we got in this year's draft. You know, so a lot of these things are going to have to come together. Is it impossible? No, but it's yet to be seen for me. Anyone want to add to that?
I'll add to it. I think the run defense, we all know the run defense last year was horrible. But when you look at it, we went on, a 7-8 game losing streak. The New Orleans Saints, they weren't trying to stop the run for a majority of they didn't care. When Dennis Allen was there, we was trying to get Dennis Allen going. We didn't care about stopping anything. So I think the more effort mixed in with the improvements on the D-line like Godchild. I think Godchild is going to be phenomenal for us. And then you get rid of Kalen Saunders, who, you know, he was a great locker room guy, but how much was he really doing for you?
Nothing.
Godchild, an improvement from Brazil, and I love the young guys at D-tackle too. Broughton, I think all those guys can make some plays for us. And then linebacker, Demario Davis, Pete Warner, Danny Stutzman, all those guys flying around. I think the defensive run game should be vastly improved. A lot just honestly because of effort that they weren't given in the middle of the season last year.
And we're going to get an early test on it. I mean, James Conner, Christian McCaffrey, and then the trio of running backs over there in Seattle. So we're definitely going to get an early test for it. But, man, unless anybody else has anything to add, we'll go ahead and wrap it up, man. Any final thoughts, guys?
I got something to add. Everybody with this. I look at these first 4 games, and a team on the schedule the Saints can't beat. I'm tired. 49ers ain't the same 49ers, man. Man, we're going to beat the hell out of 49ers. I ain't worried about 49ers, man. Hey, but I'm telling y'all the game we going to shot. We going to Archer Park. I called it. I called it. I ain't scared. I'm saying it with my chest. 10 toes down, baby. Archer Park, MVP. We coming to put our who that foot up your ass.
Hey.
We
there it is.
That ass. That's right. We fold upset that goes this win here. Go have them kissing who that ass some Monday morning. But we gonna tell them pucker up and go kiss somebody else. Keep that same energy, baby. Upset. I'm telling you, look, the Saints. Matter of fact, we ain't going 1-3. We gonna start off 3-1. How about that? And everybody's outlook on this team gonna change. Let's go.
They need to put you on the jumbotron, bro. Pre-game, they need to put you on the billboard.
To the matter of fact, just go ahead and strap them up. Put them on the top of the Superdome. From the top of the season Superdome.
I've been about this since I was in diapers, baby. I've been about this since I was in diapers, baby. Let's do this.
Hell yeah, man.
Let's go, man.
Come on. Well, anyway, guys, we appreciate everybody for tuning in. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Check out all the channels, man. That's RFS Saints, Who Dat Josin, Keeping It Real, Who Dat Sports Podcast, and, of course, my brother, Hoodie Juby. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Me and Dolph will be live this Sunday morning as we get to watch Cardinals and Saints, see who comes out on top. We'll be doing some play-by-play, so watch along and bringing a whole bunch of energy, and we will catch you guys. Go ahead.
And also, don't forget, 10 o'clock a.m. Turn down the sound on your TV and tune into the #1 pregame show on all social media, baby. As the NFL turns, Zach, Coach 9, Jeremy, Lawrence, Cowboy. We get you ready, baby. Jay Hits. We get you ready for all the day's action. We'll have special guests coming through, baby. And at the end of the show, one of the most popular segments there is on all the social media, baby. Straight balling. You got to pick your straight balling player of the day. I'm going to start early because we got a game Thursday night. So I'm going to pick my straight balling player now for the season opener. Now, this team is being overlooked because their owner is a doofus. He's one of the richest men in America. He turned the Cowboys from $100,000 or more franchise to $1 billion. But damn it, he just traded a generational talent in his prime for peanuts. But that's all right. They will still go to the city of brotherly love, and they will beat the hell out the defending champion Philadelphia Eagles on Thursday Night Football. And my straight baller of that game. Are you ready, Zach?
Come on, let me hear
it. Hoodie, are you ready?
Who you got?
Oh, he got a P in his name, and he's the newest wide receiver to the Dallas Cowboys. That's right, Pickens.
Oh,
George Pickens.
Gonna be straight balling, baby. CD Lamb and Pickens, that tight end. Oh my God! And they got a quarterback to get that. I'm telling you now, Dallas goes into Philly and hangs 27 on them. 27-23 Cowboys, baby. Pickens, straight balling. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Hey, just let y'all know, Dolph is a closet Cowboys fan, so he's getting really excited about tomorrow. He really excited.
I'm married to a Cowboys fan.
Hey, look, I understand it, man. I understand. But look, hey guys, I went ahead and I popped in all the links for everybody's channels. So if you're not subscribed to any of them, make sure y'all go over there and check them out. Who Dat Josen, RFS Saints, Hoodie Jube, and Keeping It Real Who Dat Sports Podcast. But guys, we'll see y'all on Sunday. Appreciate y'all for being here, and we'll catch y'all next time. Cheers, and Who Dat?
Who Dat?
What's up, brother?